Hey everyone, it's Lexi with Blushes and Blowouts. Today I'm going to show you guys a full coverage foundation routine. I feel like this would be a good start to my channel because then we would have something to refer back to in the future. I've gone through and done a little bit of contouring and highlighting and then did some blush in my eyes as well. But this will just be the foundation routine. I got some new lights in here as well, so hopefully that's going to help with my problems I was having in my last video with the lighting wasn't as good. So please subscribe to my video and continue watching for this full coverage foundation routine. So I started with a clean face and I'm going in with this Pore Professional's Pore Minimizing Primer, and I'm going to go through and just put that all over my nose area. Just make sure you get that all rubbed in really nicely. And next I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and I'm just going to put that over my whole face. I'm not going to worry about putting that over my nose again, just kind of making sure I get that on my forehead and on my cheeks and all over the rest of my face. And I'll put some on my eyelids just to kind of use it as a primer for my foundation, or my, eyeshadow later on. Next I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Master Conceal, and this is in the color 30 Light Medium. And I'm just going to go through and just cover up any blemishes right now that I have, or any red spots that may show through my foundation, so I'm going to go through and touch those up now. So now I'm going to go in with my Revlon Color Stay Whipped Concealer. I have the color in 370 Natural Tan. It's almost out, so here soon I'll probably be trying a new one. But I just like to go in and kind of spot that all over my face. It's a pretty good coverage foundation. It's a 24-hour one, so and I have oily skin, so I like something that's going to give me a good full coverage and it's going to stay more matte for me. So I'm just going through and putting that over my face, and I take my Morphe M439 brush. I'm just going to go in and kind of stipple that through onto my skin and kind of pressing that into the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Just make sure that all gets real blended nicely. And you guys will have to excuse, I've noticed in these videos I have pretty bad RBF. For those of you who don't know what that means, resting bitch face. I'm pretty sure that I win the #1 award in that category. So we can try getting that all nicely blended into that primer. Blending it down onto my neck so you don't see any lines there. So I'm going back in with that Master Conceal by Maybelline. I'm going to go in and kind of put that under my eyes just to conceal anything under there that the foundation didn't conceal. So I like to do it in a triangular shape under each eye. And I like to do a pretty decent amount just to make sure it really gets that full coverage look that we're looking for today. I'm going in with my little cute beauty blender. This is the one that is made for concealing, and you can also use it for contouring and highlighting as well. But I'm using it to blend in my under eye concealer. And I usually make it damp. It's just easier to blend that way. It does kind of take down your coverage level a little bit, so that's why I like to use a little more when using the damp beauty blenders. So next I'm actually going to be using a Wet n Wild Ticket to Brazil. This is just going to be a kind of in-between shade when I go into bronze. I don't want to have just like one stripe of bronzer, so I'm going in with a lighter color than my bronzer to kind of be that blending color in there. So I'm going through and putting it everywhere that I would be putting my bronzer, and this is with the Morphe B3 brush that I'm using here. This is also going to be setting any of that foundation underneath that powder as well. So I'm going to go through with the sides of my nose, put some through there, just really blend everything out. Next I'm going in with my Mukha Cosmetics Pressed Powder in level 6. I talked about Mukha in my first intro video, and this is actually the vegan makeup line that we carry at the salon, and it is based out of a spa in the short north. So I'm going through and setting that concealer on my under eyes, getting that really good. My brush kept putting little hairs on me. And I'm also going to do that on the bridge of my nose, just kind of set that and highlight it a little bit. So I'm going through with a lighter powder where I'm going to be highlighting later on. So it's just going to kind of set all that foundation under there and give me a guide for the highlighter. And excuse my boyfriend in the back in my video. So now I'm going in with Rimmel Stay Matte. I'm going through and putting that everywhere that I hadn't put powder yet. So underneath my cheekbones, and then I'm also going to be putting it everywhere just to kind of set everything, because this is a mattifying powder, so I like to stay matte throughout the day. So I'm just going to go through and put all of that throughout my face. So there we go. Here is my full coverage foundation look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please subscribe. Thank you.